But this game's going to get going. It is Division 2 of Cybergamer Season 2. This is the lower bracket final. This is between just random players and nTerror. You can see the teams on the screen. Froximo, Critty, Nizu, Kai, and NSD. And I guess Simo is Z, I'm just guessing. Against Ecstasy, Lantine, SR, Litan, Ethic, and JTR. But we're going to start very, very quickly. Lots of kills coming in for nTerror, who are on defense. They're going to kill out. This is pretty much standard. Nice nade from SR. It's going to boost it up. Gonna get that kill just before the respawn. But they've got a couple of kills on the respawning Axis players. Have the JRP guys. More kills coming in. Critty picks up one. Go free cam. They've got a nice little revive train going here. Nice nade loops over. Not going to get much. SR's going to try and get some more nades in. Crossfire's coming in from lower area. And the nTerror guys are holding on strong. 5 or 6 guys there. No one really gibbed out. Lots of nice revives by both teams, really. They might have lost a little bit of the low area. That's what it looks like they have. JRP decided to respawn back in. Nice artillery. Bit too early, maybe. They want to cover their own spawn time, really, with those artilleries. But rifle nades coming in. I'm going to try and pick up someone on the offense. Critty. Just having a look over the top of the little hill here. He's in a couple of headshots, and now they're going to be able to bounce in. They've got that. See that with the Panzer coming in. Litan actually gets taken down. Nice gib as well from Critty there. They need to keep these guys gibbed. That's 2 or 3 guys out gibbed. Really nice from JRP. And that's where the artillery is really useful. Is on that respawn. When your team's respawning, you can cover your own respawn with an artillery. They can't bounce in. We've got Froxy on middle. They have actually taken the bunker on the spawn time. Really, really nice. And
Dynamite planted.
That's really well played from them.
Planted.
So now we're gonna have an actual suit in use. nTerror well onto this. Massive crossfire on that door. Nothing they can do. And they're gonna just set up at CP now. Lots of mines going down. You see a couple at the cave. None around CP. So no. Oh, there's one. There's very aggressive landmines. I'm not really a fan of the aggressive landmines. I like the landmines all in this area just to give you that last second save at CP, so that your players can fall back. Nice artillery work. Lots of spam going down from the nTerror guys. This is working really well for them. JRP in cave does get a couple of kills in as well, but it's going to get taken down by Critty. Critty's going to be able to make moves down the cave area. Let's see if he's going to come up against anyone. Can't see anyone just yet. Getting shot a little bit from the middle tower guy. No artillery on the road. This is a problem. Where's the second LT? The second LT, second filled up. The artillery was actually there. It just came very, very late. But nTerror still picking up lots of kills, even without that artillery getting put down. So another artillery on the road. I have said this so many times about supply. The second you see one of those field ops just go a bit too over the top and throw an airstrike, thinking they're going to get like a 5-man airstrike, that's generally when they're going to lose the stage, because the chances of that happening are so small. When you see those frag movies that are happening, it's a bad move. It just got lucky in UC. You really need that artillery spam here. So Ecstasy's doing some good work here. He got a couple of kills in before. Picked up another onto Critty. And his filled up support comes across. Going to get some ammo. This is a pretty good hold from nTerror this second stage. The first stage wasn't that great. Held it for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Nice strike from allies. That's really going to clear it out. They're going to have to fall well back. And they're going to be able to push in on the CP. Big rifle grenade. SR 4-man rifle. Amazing. I didn't actually see that in his perspective, but that was really, really good. I saw that just the edge of the allies just flying all over the screen. SR picking up more kills. And that's really, really well played from SR, because that was really needed as well, because they were under so much pressure at CP. You saw them all fall back into the CP. And just all around it, that brilliant airstrike by allies. But SR was on hand, and the artillery's back up again, and this is really, really good play from nTerror. Really cannot say anything about this. They're doing everything the way it should be. Maybe that team kill is small mistake. I'm not sure JTR's positioning. And they're going to be able to get a guy out. Gibbed maybe a CP. I don't think they got the last bullet on that Gibb. It looks like they did. Foxy double grenade on the respawn as well. And they're going to be able to move towards the CP. Nice work from JRP. They are going to take the CP stage. They really should take main as well. I think it should be all clear. They're going to be pushing down to main. I think this is Zed getting the plant down on main. This is really nice.
Dynamite planted.
And that is really well played from JRP after, you know, when you get 4-man rifle grenade, it's just going to be like, oh, damn it. We should have had this stage, but they just recovered like a spawn later. They took it back, so really, really nice, nicely played by them. I'm not sure who Simo is. I'm just going to keep calling him Simo, actually, just in case it's not Zed. So the Axis are set up on the inside. They are getting the back built. They're gonna. It looked like they were trying to move for a disarm. It's not going to happen. Gritty gets a double kill. nTerror replying with a couple of kills of his own. Of their own, sorry. SR playing really well at the moment, getting loads of frags. 3-man kill up main. I'm going to pick up the rifle. 4 kills again. This guy's a beast. I'm going to switch it across. He's going to get those cheeky mines down on main. It's not going to happen. He's actually out for 15 seconds. So is Litan. And well, Litan gets a revive. The truck is inside main. This is quite nice for Axis. That gives them quite a nice bit of cover. I'm going to try and pick up someone else on the defense. You are watching Lantine. He's set up on this the east plant is gonna blow very soon. Kills going back and forth. This is, I wouldn't say anyone's really in control at the moment. The time is like reasonable for both teams. They've defended for about 6.5 minutes. They've attacked, you know, got this far in 6.5 minutes. No one's really very happy at this stage at the moment. Bad airstrike though. It's just inside main. They're going to get taken down by Critty as they're going to move towards the truck. Nice push from allies. They pushed just at the right time. They're going to be able to get this truck into position. There's a couple behind them. SR again with a double rifle grenade. It's going to stop the truck just before it gets in. This is just going to be more of an annoyance. It only needs 1 tap and then the truck's in position. Oh, bit of a mistake there to get a team kill. A nice grenade. He saw grenades flying over from West A. He thought, oh, I'll just throw one over. And it gets a kill, no problem. He sees a lot of them bouncing down. Not going to waste his charge just yet. Going to get up that respawn. Going to just do it on main. Not happening. Ooh, he dodges a rifle grenade of his own. And allies are actually starting to make moves from main as well. And the crane controls have been destroyed. I didn't realise they actually got built. I haven't got the... I don't know what is happening. I haven't got the audio updates sometimes. And we see the engineer going up top is Simo. I don't think he's going to have much resistance. It's only Ecstasy ahead of him. Needs some backup. Where's the medics?
Get the goal.
Ecstasy's there. He is on the Covey. Needs to get that guy gibbed. He's not going to be able to put in too much charge on this. He's just fired a rifle grenade. And there comes the revive onto Simo, so it's going to be fine. That's the button pressed and gone. And again, this isn't anyone's advantage at this situation. The time is decent for both teams. If nTerror can hold on for 2 or 3 more minutes, I think they've probably got the advantage. JRP really want to get this out straight away. They want to set around about a 10-minute time. So we've got Kai on the truck. He's got 2 to deal with. He only realizes there's 1 there. 1 just jumps over his head. Litan. It looks like NSD's going to be able to come around the back. He's going to get this nade on the back of spawn. Not going to hit anyone. He's going to pick up maybe 1 or 2 revives here. Nice play from NSD. He needs to get onto that truck though. There's no point making all that progress and just standing next to the truck. You've got to stand right on top of it. SR is taken down. His rifle grenade a bit wayward that time. It looks like Foxy's going to be able to get this truck at least outside of main, as a respawn of Axis will come in right at the same time. Strikes will be very, very important. Another rifle grenade comes out from SR. And I think the allies have probably got quite a lot of control in this situation now. I don't see nTerror shutting them down too much. It is only Nizu on the truck. He is getting some backup from the respawn. Nice artillery. They really should get past this though. I think Nizu going very, very ahead of the truck. Doesn't want to get hit, but it looks good. It looks good for about a 10-minute time. And I'd say that's pretty well played from both teams. I think this shows that it's quite a tight game. Because no one was really in control. And every stage took 2 or 3 goes to actually break it down. And that just shows it's quite even, I think. So I'll bring up the scores. Here we go. Okay. Bubica, Fanta, and Hoffa. I'll try and remember this. I'll try. As we see, SR, big kills, pretty decent damage, and that's Hoffa, is that? Yeah, Hoffa, 3.5k damage. Lots of damage for him. Really good kill spread and damage spread for the allies. They're working very well together. Everyone putting in their part. You see the Critty coming out on top with the kills and just behind in the top damage from Kai, but that's really well played from them. It looked horrible at some stages. The 4-man rifle grenade. The CP defense of nTerror, probably one of the hardest things to defend. This CP was really good. They held that for like 3 or 4 minutes, which is much longer than you'd expect after them holding the first stage for barely a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So, as I said, every stage was about 2.5, 3 minutes, which added up to around about a 10-minute time. So I think that's pretty tight, pretty equal game, and we'll see how they are on attack. How nTerror are on attack. They do seem to have quite decent team play. They are all Finnish. Does help. Native language will be being used, so everyone is quite comfortable there. It does look like their JRP team are all Finnish as well, which is a slight change to what we saw in a previous game. They had a mix of players and so on. Waiting on 3 more guys to ready up. And so far, SRs look to do quite a lot of nice plays. That 4-man rifle was really needed at that stage. They held it off for about another minute and a half, I think. Oh no, they didn't. They only held it off for about another 30 seconds, but that 30 seconds is all good. It's always good to put on as much time as possible. And of course, he gets a little bit of a highlight reel. 4-man rifle grenade shots are not a regular occurrence. Although I have seen a couple. I have actually seen a couple on the streams I've done. Weebay got one in a couple of games ago. That's pretty good as well on missile. Here we go. This is the second half of the first map. This is going to be nTerror on the attack. There's 9:51 was set. Can they beat it? It's going to be very, very difficult. The first stage, as always, is very key. If they take too long here, it's going to set them up for a really bad map all round. Watching Lantine on, or Lantine up top. He's going to just drop down, pick up some teammates' ammo. And they're taking it a bit slow here. Not really getting much shooting in. Suddenly Lantine decides to start shooting. And he's dead. So we saw Ethic pushing in that lower area. Looks like they've been able to take over this area, but the plant has gone down, but I don't think it's going to get armed. Lots of JRP guys fell down, and both the guys in the low area are taken down. So nice play from JRP. It was a nice move from nTerror to try that at least. Probably didn't need to waste their charge. They actually built the CP on the second spawn. That's a bit different. Most of the time you expect them to get on the first spawn. See a lot of mines going down. Froxy picking up quite a few kills on that last push. And I'm going to switch up onto some of the players on defense. Froxy continuing these little kills. He's going to have to deal with 3 or 4 guys now. He's going to eat SR's rifle grenade. And they're going to have to make nice progress in this low area. Nice revive coming in from Critty. And at the moment, nTerror are doing really well to get in, but JRP always recovering. And this has already been quite a good first stage defense. We've already seen 2 minutes wiped off the clock. 1 out for spawn though. Nice work from Hoffa here. And the nade comes in from Froxy. They're going to need to do something special here because there's a lot of nTerror players in this low area.
Dynamite planted.
We're going to see Hoffa on the Panzer. I don't think it's going to be needed because nTerror have a lot of control. Unless the respawn is going to come in, it doesn't look like it is. JRP are going to spawn back, but that was a good first stage, 2 minutes. Probably a little bit better than the nTerror defense. And these are the sort of mines you expect to go up now. That's the ones I like, the defensive ones, not the aggressive ones, not these ones. Don't like those ones.
Dynamite
You see Fanta dropping down some mines in the CP, so nTerror have got about 7.5 minutes to get this done. It's doable, very doable. It's a lot of time. The spam from JRP needs to be really good on this road. And at the moment we haven't seen an artillery. There it is. But we can see Kai actually get dropped and there's no CP defense. Where is everyone at CP? It's completely clear. JRP are shooting them going across the middle. It's going to be very, very difficult. Froxy does pick up a 2-man, but I think it's going to be very difficult to retake the CP. That artillery is a bit too forward. And you might be able to see nTerror guys push over towards CP. Froxy's going to kill out. And this artillery needs to kill these 2 guys coming across. It's not going to. And nTerror have taken over the CP very, very quickly. Nice artillery by nTerror in reply. They're actually going to artillery on the east tower. So they need to get a Covey in now. It looks like they're going to be able to pick up this CP very, very quickly. No Covey just yet. There we go. And the build of the CP's coming in. So this is slightly different than what we saw the last round. Last round we saw JRP pick up the main plant very quickly. And then they got CP afterwards. Now we're going to see the CP getting taken very quickly. And see what they can do on these main plants. We're watching SR just put some spam over the east wall. He's going to be able to get in this east plant. Nade's going to come on his head just after. So he's going to respawn back in. I'm going to pick up someone on the axis. Nice work from Froxy. Just trying to push out and do some damage before respawning. Lots of kills coming in from nTerror though. And the main plant looks like it's going to go down. It is actually going to go down indeed. Going to go free cam once more. They might have a few seconds to try and move in for this disarm. It's not going to happen. It looks like they're going to abandon main as well. So their inside main defense has to be really strong. We saw Critty come up against JTR on that west side. It's not going to happen. JTR does finally get killed by Nizu's mine, but no real setup at the moment. 2 kills on the spawn, 3, and this looks like real problems for JRP. They've got to go ultra defensive. More kills. Nice reply. Kai gets a double airstrike kill and picks up an MP40 kill as well. So that's really done wonders for this JRP defense. One more guy on east. It is Hoffa. He's going to come up against Kai. He's going to kill out. But that was such a save. But they're going to lose truck no matter what. They need to go very defensive. They need to just get up top, try and recover something because they're just all over the place at the moment. It's been stage after stage that they've just lost. And I'm going to stay on Kai here. He's going to get insta-naded, and Hoffa's going to get a double man with the MP40. So they're going to push up to the upper area. They're only against 2 or 3 now. Nice shooting from SR. Really nice medic work. That's how to play that medic. Hoffa just pushes over the revive, lets another medic revive, no problem. And Hoffa picking up loads of kills. At the moment, it looks like this could be nTerror's map. 2 or 3 stages gone very quickly. No real defense. And SR's picking up a rifle grenade kill as well. 4-minute truck defense is going to be very difficult. Gonna have to do something amazing here. They're gonna have to dodge this artillery. It's above your head, Critty. He's gonna sort of stay in the area. Lots of kills coming from nTerror around the back area. And Ecstasy is gonna keep moving the truck. It looks like Critty is the last man alive. He is in East Tower. And it looks like nTerror are gonna be able to win the first map. That was just, I completely missed that. Well distracted by the artillery. And they were just slaughtered at back. All 5 guys of JRP just got ripped apart as nTerror just mowed them down on that respawn. So really nice play from nTerror. Their teamwork does seem to be very strong. Their spam's on point as well, so it's all good. And they're just holding them in spawn at the moment. No one's moving the truck. They even feel comfortable not fully over escorting the truck. 3 minutes left with the truck in this position, I can sort of understand that. So they're going to push down, try and get some free B kills as the truck's going to move into position. I'm just going to keep it in free cam just to spec as much as I can. See a strike go down, doesn't hit anything. And they're going to just pick up some bonus frags. JRP are actually picking up quite a few bonus frags themselves, but that's going to be the first map win, and that is fully deserved. We'll look at the time, 7 minutes 18, well ahead. And we look at the stats. See Hoffa going big, 36 kills, 6k damage. And looking at the Axis team, not a really big reply. They had a couple guys with 4k damage and a few guys with 3, but no one really doing anything amazing on that stage as an individual. And I'd say at the very least, like, if you can't work well as a team, try and do something as an individual. And it just wasn't working for them. So we're going to see the second map. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to have a guess. Say it's Gold Rush, but we'll see. So it's a 2-0 lead. It's a 2-0 lead right now for nTerror. It should be updated on the screen. Just waiting on a little bit on the map change. That was really good for nTerror, and they look strong. And they look good for the second map as well. And I think if they were to get to the final, I mean, no offense to JRP, but it could be quite a close game. The way they play as a team play, especially on offense. Their defense needs a bit of work, maybe, but their offense is very strong. And Like a Boss could be in for a challenge, I think. Especially if they play how they're playing now. The second map is Radar. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. It doesn't look like it's Radar. Gold Rush, of course. Deggy, hello, sir. Hope you are well. You just missed the first map. The score is 2-0 to nTerror. nTerror playing very well in the first map. And their defense wasn't too great. I did say this. The defense wasn't too great, but their offense was pretty sweet, working very well together. They took a bit of time on that first stage, but after that it was just completely rolled over the defense of JRP. Maybe there were certain points where it maybe took 1 or 2 pushes more than it should have, but they looked very strong. They didn't give up, and when you just keep pounding away, you're eventually going to break through. And that's what they did. They had a nice mix of spam, team play, and Hoffa on the gun as well. Seemed pretty strong. So now it's going to be JRP on the defense, and they're going to have to do something quite amazing here. They need to, if they can get a full hold, that's great. But the likeliness of a full hold is going to be very, very small. So just waiting on a few more to ready up. 3 of each team. This is, of course, Division 2 lower bracket final. Today's game was meant to be the Division 1 lower bracket final between Turbot and Double Dutch Dragons, but that got rearranged. That'll be on Tuesday. I will be picking that game up. Looking forward to that one. That should be good. The winner of this game goes on to face Like a Boss in the grand final of Division 2. And the winner of the other lower bracket final, Turbot against Dragons, will go on to face 6-6 in the grand final of Division 1. So we're very much at the end stage of both tournaments. It's been a long road. Lots of games covered. Lots of streams. It's been good fun. It's nice to see the tournament wrapping up. Of course, Christmas on the horizon as well. Nice little break We're back for more ET in January onwards, probably. I'm in talks with Timberlina about maybe some cups. 3-on-3 World Cup, I think, is one I'll try and cover some games of and stuff like this. So we'll see what happens. There's maybe a one-day cup coming up soon as well. Then hopefully it hasn't been a schedule issue though, because I did hear Tuesday being mentioned, and if it's this Tuesday, that's going to be a problem. And he doesn't have me to blame. He can blame his own team. So they rearranged the lower bracket final to that day.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go. This is map 2. JRP have to get a point on the board. You know, have to win this map. There's no ifs or buts. They have to win this map. And nTerror know that they don't actually have to win this map. They could double full hold and still win. So they've got a little bit of pressure relief. They even if they lost, they know it's going to go to a decider, so it's no big deal. We're going to watch them go around the back towards CP. We don't want to watch too much of this. Maybe an Axis here. It doesn't look like they've got an Axis engineer building CP. So Covey rush a bit wasted. Trying to pick up someone. Maybe a little bit sneaky with a suit. It's be interesting. He did get spotted, so I know he's got a suit. Oh, that was terrible! He nearly team killed his other teammate as well. Oh, Lantine was Lantine was so low. Wow. And that was a real terrible nade there. I won't highlight who it was from. I'll just keep silent. But that was poor. That was poor to say the least. And the first stage has been really slow. A minute and no real pressure on the tank. You can be making like a main push. I saw a race do an amazing main push in one of their games. Just like in the opening 15 seconds, nearly get the tank built. And that's what you can do. So that first push that these guys did was actually wasted. Nice push from behind. Fanta does get that double kill. And that's going to be cleaning up the rest of the nTerror guys, and JRP look a lot more comfortable on Gold Rush, it has to be said. I know Finnish players, you know, love Gold Rush and Radar. Gold Rush and Radar. But here we go, nTerror, 4 kills. This is what we said about JRP. If they can just stop what happened to them in the upper bracket final, they've got a chance. And Ecstasy's moving in for that build, and he's going to get in quite a lot of charge. The revive! No, JTR. But there should be maybe another engineer in place. A lot of charge was put in. 1 kill out on full spawn. That is another poor strike. We've seen very poor strikes in placement today. And it looks like a lot of spams coming over the top. And there's only 3 JRP players left alive. 4, in fact, as the rifle comes out from hiding. Ecstasy's dead on the side of the tank. A medic's coming in to revive him. He does get the revive in that time. And they're going to be able to build the tank. But maybe about 30-40 seconds late. But what can you do? They're going to be able to probably get this barrier up as well. Lots of mines at back. And Critty just eats a mine. He couldn't move. He just seems stuck against the wall. Glued to the wall there. I see NSD going to put all of his charge into this barrier. And he's going to get dropped. But that's going to be it. I think there's not going to be much of a chance for JRP to get that barrier up now. The respawn is going to come in very soon. There we go. But they have actually made the barrier. Really nice. I didn't see that. Very sneaky. They just rushed up on their respawn, obviously. And that's going to give them at least another 30 seconds at this stage. They need to get this tank destroyed. I'm going to try and pick up someone under the fence. I've got Froxy pushing to under CP area. You can hear a lot of footsteps. I'm going to push up to this upper CP. Much better position. Shooting down on people is much easier. He's going to get dropped though, Critty. Unfortunately, Ethic, sorry. Dropped him pretty quickly. And the tank is going to pass the barrier. That build just slowed them down by a bit, but JRP haven't even got to set up. They had those 30 seconds to get set up on their defense, and they just didn't. nTerror just wiped them out once more. But the nades are coming in on the tank now, and it's going to get damaged. As an engineer's in place just to repair it instantly again. And that's really good play from the allies. Axis need to just keep going with that destruction. Nizu spots them going through the spawn. And Hoffer's going to push out. I'm going to watch Ethic here. He's going to maybe get a good airstrike on the respawn. We saw him get that down, but it's not going to hit anyone. It's a bit unfortunate, I guess. I think there's quite a bit of luck involved in those sort of airstrikes. Lots of shooting from Kai here. He's going to pick up the 3 kill. He's going to get team killed though by this artillery. I saw that happening. It was unfortunate. nTerror have managed to get the tank into position. Hoffer pushing across the middle gets a 3-man kill with the SMG. And he's going to be able to push into this bank area. He's actually not going to go for gold. He's going to camp the back. Critty in his sights. 2 or 3 guys in his sights. He probably would have been better off just getting the gold and putting them under a bit of pressure at second. Drawing them out a little bit. But SR and Lantine and JTR pushing around the back of bank. Coming up against 4 or 5 guys. You see Kai going for the mega flank. He picks up 2 kills, nearly a 3rd. SR left with scrapes of health. So, see, this is a good play from SR. Even though he had no health at all, just touch the gold. Make them get a bit worried at first and second. When they can't see it, they're just going to be worried. They're going to be trying to maybe push out, watching for that quick rush. And you just draw out your enemy. It's really good. But at the moment, JRP just do not look very well set up at all. They're very defensive in this bank area. And nTerror just pushing across without much of a problem. And, Critty, last man alive in this bank. You can hear quite a lot of shooting. 3rd arch. Gonna drop down a nade. And at the moment, JRP just hanging on by thread. As Lantine pushes in towards the gold, he's going to get taken down. I think they've managed to deal with this, but they need to go a bit more aggressive on that 3rd arch area. I say they're going to... It looks like they've dealt with it. And JTR just walks in, takes gold on that respawn. And he's going to go very, very quickly across the middle. He's going to go up towards the ammo packs. He's going to the ammo and health racks, no problem. Lots of kills coming in for nTerror. Double rifle grenade kill for SR. And it doesn't look like JRP are going to hold on to this. 2 guys left at truck, 3 guys. This looks better. But he's going straight in for it. Is he going to be able to make it? No one reacted. Froxy just leaning at a post behind him. That was really unfortunate. They didn't have any idea that he would just go for it straight away. And that was a really good move. To just push straight with the gold. Sort of catch them up by surprise. We saw Fanta with his back turned as well. So really good plays from nTerror. And it looks like they're going to pick up this around about an 8 or 9 minute time. Depending on how quickly they get this done. They've managed to get it past the truck barrier, so that's not going to be able to be rebuilt. It's all about the slowdown now from JRP. Can they slow down this Axis team? And Kai doing a lot of damage underneath this bridge area. He's just sitting straight on top of the truck. Nice airstrike, actually. That could do quite a lot. Takes out a teammate. Maybe not what he wanted. Almost definitely not what he wanted. And nTerror pick up 3 kills very, very quickly. And the truck's going to slowly creep away. Panzer does come in. Just goes straight over SR's head. And this shouldn't be a problem now. 4 nTerror guys in position. No real pressure from JRP. They have got the CP destroyed, but that is a really nice place artillery. And that's probably going to just finish off JRP. Can't see anyone looping around. Really nice play from all of nTerror. They're all positioned to just cover the truck. Don't go too hero mode. And just sort of that double artillery, just holding them off a little bit. But that's going to be a really nice time. 8 minutes 30. Right in the middle. And that's going to be so hard to beat. It's going to be really, really hard to beat. And I'd almost say that this is game over already. Because if nTerror just have one good stage, because JRP didn't have any good stages there. I mean, their first stage they held for, I think it was like 2 minutes. And it was really fragmented. They got very fortunate with that missed revive from Lantine. And then they had the barrier build that really wasn't defended, was just built and destroyed. So it just slowed them down by 30 seconds. They had the tank getting destroyed once and an instant remade. Probably the best defense was the bank defense, which is probably the hardest thing to attack for an allied team. It's just the longest you have to run. And they have to offer maybe 4 pushes. And the rest was it. It was pretty much straight through for nTerror, and JRP need to do something quite amazing. They need to be attacking really well as a team, and I just hope none of them are thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that as an individual, because it's not going to work, especially on Gold Rush. You can't do it by yourself. So here we go. So JRP fighting for their existence in this tournament. If they lose this, they're going to finish the tournament in 3rd place, and we're going to see nTerror move on to the grand final. If they were to win this, would go to a decider. So it's in their hands. They're on the attack, and they're getting in some early kills. And this is what we said about it before. Like, they've just given up the CP pretty much, and the CP's been built by Axis, and the kills come in from nTerror. They're going to be able to take over this corner area. NSD, and I think Pretty was in position as well. Nice shooting from Ethic here. He's picked up a double kill. He's going to be able to pick up a 3rd. Oh, he does get taken down by a teammate, but that's really nice from Ethic, and that's just cleared it out. You see JTR on the side area. Where did his friend go, hey? There he is. Ooh. Nearly from JTR. So nTerror holding on for the first minute, not too much of a problem. We're going to see Kai pushing up back, not going to be able to do too much. Fanta on main, getting in 1 kill. But it's not going to plan for JRP. They're getting a lot of kills in console. nTerror are going to spawn back in. This is a good opportunity. Ecstasy's landmine. A sneaky landmine on main. Got a double kill. Bit fortunate, I think. They got 2, but the entire JRP team is going to respawn back in with just under 7 minutes on the clock. And they haven't really made too much progress so far. It looks like they're making moves on side though. Nice shooting from Froxy. Nades come in though, and they're going to get taken down. Nice nade work from Ecstasy and SR. But we do have someone in corner. Who's that? That is Critty. Critty getting in a couple of kills, and that's really nice. Gibbs as well. So 3 or 4 guys alive for the Axis, and that's only for 20 seconds. So they got 2 out for full spawn. Trying to... JRP just need to pile on the pressure now. 10 seconds for the respawn. And they're maybe going to wait for the respawn of the nTerror guys. They are going quite aggressive here. Oh, big push on side. SR does pick up 1. And he's loading up the rifle grenade for them pushing in again. Double rifle grenade from SR. That push was really good. Gave him a lot of intel. And no problem, it would seem. These guys aren't gibbed. Nice rifle grenade again from SR. Gets a gib and a kill. They're still pushing towards side. JRP aren't giving up just yet. You can still hear some footsteps. Nearly got a team kill in there, but respawn comes in. I'm going to watch Froxy. He does seem to be doing quite well on this side area, getting 1 or 2 kills now and again. He's pushing in now. He's going to dodge that Froxy rifle grenade. So he's going to dodge that SR rifle grenade. But he does, I think he tapped out there. And nTerror just doing a really good job at this first stage. Just cleaning up all the kills. They are dropping a couple sometimes for full spawn. But it seems to be working. Ecstasy getting 1 kill on main, forcing Nizu to respawn as well.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
5 minutes remaining. If they were to get tank here, this rush, I think they've still got a small chance. Double grenade comes in from Halfor on side. I think that's probably... this is probably it. And they're just not really making too much progress. They haven't even been able to get into like the main courtyard area of the tank. And that's 2 out for full spawn as well. nTerror doing great work. And If I'm honest, I think we should be in for a really good grand final with nTerror and Boss. Kai doing really good on back there after sitting on all those health packs. They had to do that extra bit of damage. But JRP, I think they should be reasonably happy with third. I think it's pretty obvious that there's a bit of difference between them and the other two teams. Just in team quality, I don't think individually there's much difference from what I've seen. But they don't seem to be working anywhere near as strong as a team. And these games, that's why we love them. That's why we love enemy territory. That's why we love RSW. There's a lot of teamwork involved, much more than say like your Counter Strikes and stuff. Nowhere near as much team play required in that game. A much more individual game. As we see, JRP finally making some moves on this side area. They're getting quite a lot of kills, but they're going to be taken down. They're getting pincered, and both Kai and Fanta taken down on the respawn, on the full spawn. I mean, so 3 minutes 10 remaining. Do stick around on the stream, guys. I'm going to do another giveaway at the end of my stream as usual. So something for you to maybe walk away with is a free game. And this is definitely the end of the game. I called it on 5 minutes, but with 3 minutes remaining, I don't think anyone's ever set this sort of time before. I think 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes on Gold Rush is pretty much as fast as it gets. So nice play from nTerror though. SR picking up another double rifle grenade. I'm going to call him the man of the match. Merlin's man of the match for sure. And that 4-man rifle grenade, he did a lot of good work on supply and defense. Even though their defense was really weak, SR really did stick out as someone who was getting in the big frags, the 3-4 mans, just to slow them down at certain stages. And it was really important because their defense was, like I say, overall pretty bad. And SR again picking up lots of frags on this defense. It does look like nTerror, pretty much all of nTerror picking up all the frags. So you can't really. I think Gold Rush has been a very good team performance. The defensive supply was a bit weak, and I think if like a boss were to think of a map to play them on, I mean, supply wouldn't be too bad. Their attack was very good. nTerror's attack was very good, but their defense looked like it had some weak spots. And like a boss, attack and defense on supply was very strong. So just over a minute remaining. I'm going to watch this game out. This has been the lower bracket final of Division 2. I'll hopefully be able to pick up the grand final next week. If I can't pick it up live, what I'll do is I'll watch a replay on GamesTVN and pick it up sort of second hand. So I'll definitely get the game of sorts, and it'll be on YouTube. But I think that should be a pretty good game. nTerror against Like a Boss, with nTerror picking up a 4-0 victory in this game. I'm not sure what the maps will be. I'm not sure what map nTerror picked, but I'm pretty sure Like a Boss are going to pick supply. I think they pick supply against JRP. JRP maybe going to get the tank. Moments remaining. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And the scores are going to be pretty horrible. Lots of bad ratios going to come in for JRP. Really good tank hold for nTerror. 8.5 minutes or so. I think it was 8.5 minutes on the dot, but they had their chances though. The JRP guys, especially on supply. Nice double pans on the respawn from Fanta, but it's going to be a little bonus frag right at the end. I'm going to just bring up the scores. As we see, Hofer going big again, 6k damage. He got a lot of damage on supply and here on Gold Rush. 12k overall, it looked like. SR, very close behind. Big kills as well, 30. And the Gibbs were pretty good, 63. Bit of fall off in the. I mean, I always say Gibbs win games, sort of like the rebounds win games in basketball. I think Gibbs make a big difference in enemy territory in ICW. But that's going to be the end of the game. I'm going to update the score on my main screen.